Sorry about that, guys. I'll fix that on YouTube. You should be able to hear me now. What you heard, what you saw, what was happening in with the riot trade. I guess people don't feel like this is like, there's a buying opportunity. Stock came down. It says, okay, no problem. We'll buy it. I mean, listen, the thing has been just ridiculous how much has gone up in the course of a year. But people says, all right, no problem. We'll buy it. So anyway, stock started making a big move. We're going to be watching this and Mara going into the open. Typed in the wrong window. That's what happens when you have too many windows. And Mara. So we got those two nice little stocks on the A list. All right, so I want to just go over some of the stocks that we did trade yesterday because we did have a pretty good day yesterday. I actually did. You know what? I made a day's pay, but then it started getting into the middle of the day. I was like, it was teeter-tottering. There was a couple of stocks that we traded, but the stock that I did really well on, I just want to talk about, it's really this one, was Ford. I mean, holy crap. Ford has been an animal. Between that and GM, Ford literally just right out of the gate. Let me just, okay, you get a better view of this thing? There we go. So you can see Ford right there at 10 o'clock literally ran from $11 all the way to $12.20. Stock had a huge iceberg order, about 700,000 shares sitting there at 12. Now, you could trade several thousand shares of the stock. I was scalping it. And I was getting really ticked off because I was selling it for like a very small little profits, like 3 cents, so on. Because I'm trading like 10,000 shares. And then all of a sudden, it just kept going up. I'm like, do I chase it? Whatever. I bought more, bought out of it. But it was a very easy stock to get out of. It was very easy to scalp. Stock trades a ridiculous amount of shares. A lot of algorithms in this stock. But this stock has been on a real big tear, $8.50 to $12. I mean, look at the long-term chart on that bad boy. Beautiful, nice little move, nice little stock. It was a later stock that we traded. It wasn't something that we found in the morning. She was good yesterday, but she came out of nowhere around 10 o'clock, and it was just a beautiful chart. I mean, if you look at this thing was literally just moving up so pretty. So anyway, there was that one. There was also, what else did we have in there? We had the QTT, right? That one too also was just a beautiful runner yesterday. You could see that it was on the morning watch list, and I was looking at it, I'm like, you know what? And all of a sudden, it backed off, and right around 10:30, 11 o'clock, I had that big spike from $3.40 to $5. You can see long-term, the stock obviously has been dwindling up. This is how you swing trade, because if you look at a stock like this, you're like, you know what? Made a new high, holding strong. Made a new high. Made a new high. You know what? Now from a day trade, maybe 225, 250, maybe I'll hold it now. And then sure enough, this is how you get these big rallies where they make these big pops. So, I did a big event yesterday on Wealth 365. I know there was a lot of you there. It was a great, great performance. There was literally over 1,000 people in that room, over 1,000. And it was just great to go out there and educate people and see the great interest of so many people now starting to realize, do I want to go back to work or do I want to sit home, which is not a bad thing. You know what I mean? And but I have to make money, and people now realizing it. You know what? Is it too late to get into the market? Listen, I've been doing this for 25 years. Okay. And I tell everybody this, it's never too late. When you and I die, the market will be here, and you always will pay taxes. Okay, don't worry about that. Listen, you get volatility. Listen, but who knows? When I die, probably the market will be at 200,000. Who knows? But there always will be a market. That's what the United States is all about, the free markets. This is what we basically run on. So don't worry, it's never too late, to jump into a stock. Don't feel bad like you missed the Tesla trade. There's going to be another Tesla. We have the greatest entrepreneurs here in the United States. Everybody likes what we do here. We're the ones that invented technology. We're the ones that invented, the internet. You know what I mean? We're the ones that invented electric cars. We are the founder of it. Believe me, there's always going to be new opportunities out there. We're making the great drugs, to help with the coronavirus. Everything is all here. And so there's always going to be stocks that are going to go public, and everything else. Which, by the way, I have to congratulate somebody today. I did it yesterday. I'm actually going to be talking to him in about another hour and a half from now. I'm really looking forward to it. But I have to congratulate my good friend for over 20 years, Tom Sosnoff. He sold Tastyworks for $1 billion. He started this company 5 years ago. That's what you call entrepreneurship. That's what you call, somebody says, well, is it too late? He already sold one. $1 billion. $1 billion he sold it. Way to go, Tom. I know. The founder of Thinkorswim starts his TV show, starts another company, competes against Thinkorswim, which just gets to show you anybody could do very well. I'm very happy for him. I'm looking forward to talking to him. I didn't even know I had an appointment with him, and I didn't even know it. I found out later. I wish I congratulated him sooner. I feel like a jerk, actually. But anyway, this is how you trade, and there's going to be opportunities like that all the time. Okay. Tom's going to put it all in Bitcoin. You know what? That's a good question to Andre. I'm going to ask him that question. He's actually going to be coming on our show here at CTU again, and I might have to ask him today. I'll let you know that on Monday. All right, I'll ask him that. So anyway, let's go back to the watch list. Okay, so we know what's going on with Bitcoin right now. We see what's going on with Riot. Riot, obviously, you can see that it's already at 2021. We're looking at it. The stock had a nice little pop yesterday. It's testing those resistance levels at 2050. I'm actually going to be doing a training video, a quick little 5-minute video on Slingshot. Okay, so me and Josh were talking about it. Says, you know what? I love the word slingshot. What is a slingshot? We all know it's a slingshot being in here in the morning. So I'm definitely going to do a video on that. But the reason why I'm bringing that up, just be very careful of the slingshot because Riot does it every morning. Okay. Also, Mara. You can see every one of them that trade side by side. Mara is basically testing that high of 19 from yesterday. Let's see if it breaks it. So they're all trending pretty nicely right now. But remember, we've been trading these stocks for a while. They're not the easy stocks to trade. This is not a beginner stock, okay? So if you're new to trading, listen, there are other stocks out there we're going to trade. And believe me, and I'll show you a few of them out there. So, but don't worry, you're going to get there. Don't worry about these stocks. Don't worry about the Bitcoin rallies or the crashes, whatever. There's always something new that comes around. All right, ADMP is the one I'm looking at. This one, you could trade something like this for a beginner. Look how nice this stock moved in pre-market. It went from $1.60, went to $2.60. This thing, it's got a nice little spread. It's cheap. It's inexpensive. We're not looking, what does it do? Don't even ask me because I don't give a damn. All I care about, it's up 82%. Stock had a nice little after hours trading and it also a nice little pre-market trading. So it's going on my watch list. All right. Let me see what else we got here on the minute list. Oh, sorry about that. All right. We also got, we can't forget about the OBLN. Let's go check out what happened to it. So now she's starting to retrace a little bit. Stock traded 4.5 million shares already this morning. All right. Well, this stock we know is also, it wasn't a volatile stock, but it does get volatile. Hopefully, a lot of you here follow the rules, did your journals, and took good notes of it, how you did on that day. Because when I traded it, it was like a level 1. And then when I came back in the afternoon, it was like a level 4. The thing was just out of control. All right. So what does that tell me? Probably a short squeeze. All right. A couple of stocks on the B list. Now, remember, today is Friday. Okay. So let's be very careful of the Fridays. Fridays are very tricky days to trade. Terry, we're going to look at that FTFT. Okay. We'll look at it. But the SCYX has a nice push, nice trend, very inexpensive, up 25%. It's got decent tier sizes. I don't know. It's not making higher highs. It started to trend down, but it's holding it pretty steady. I want to see how she opens up in the morning when the market opens up. But I'm putting that one on the list. AMTX, another one I found this morning, up about 8%. I don't know. Maybe I'll put on the C list. I like the volume. Level 3's got some not really major iceberg orders out there, but I like the volatility in it. I like the volatility. Sometimes, listen, yesterday we had a stock that was on the B list, and then bam, it just ended up being on the A list, and it was actually our biggest winner. So those are things you got to be careful on. ADMP made about 8 cents. Norman, there you go. Good job, Norman. That's how you do it, brother. All right. Nice little trade right there. Remember, here at Cyber Trade University and then on YouTube and Facebook Live, a lot of you probably don't know this, but we don't brag about money. We don't talk about how much money we make. We talk about points. because we don't want to discourage new traders that they can't compete with great traders. It's a point system. It's not a brag dollar system. Okay, no egos here at CTU. It's one of the biggest rules. You got fired if you worked in my office, and when I started out, if anybody brings up money, you got fired immediately. Nobody likes to brag. IBIO, we traded this stock. We did well with this stock. This is a nice level 1 stock. It's an algo stock, but you know what? For a beginner trader to get those butterflies out, to not to be a deer in the headlights, this might be up your alley. I did really well with this stock. If you're an advanced trader, you could trade several thousand shares of it. That's all that matters. And then we'll check out the last one, the FTFT, which Terry just brought up. Terry, this stock was obviously a great stock that we traded back in January. It went from $2 to $11. It was a great short-term swing trade and a day trade. She's obviously took a little bit of a hit right here, but she's starting to go up. But it looks like a decent call. I might move this up to the into the A list. Just keep in mind, look at the level 3. There's not a lot of orders out there. So there are people not showing 1,000, 2,000 share orders. You're seeing 3 shares, 25 shares, 500. So don't trade a lot of shares of the stock because that means the stock is extremely volatile. Let's see how it opens up. Things could change when it opens up, but we'll keep a close eye on it. But that is a very good call. All right. Now, did we miss anything? Did anybody? Did I call everything out? I think list is not that big. It's a Friday, but listen, we don't need a lot of them to make a day's pay. All right. Did I bring it? I almost forgot. Did I bring up the bingo? Yeah, I brought the bingo up. Bingo. This thing had a nice little pop. I don't know what happened, but she was moving pretty nicely this morning. I had it on the A list. I just slapped it back on the B list. I don't know what happened with that one. All right. Anybody else? Nice ice spike on FTFT. Grant is saying. Yeah, I mean, listen, you're seeing there's some orders out here. There's I don't know if 3,000 should really classify as an iceberg order, but if everybody's showing, hundreds and single digits, it could be, but looks pretty decent. Just be very careful of it. I don't want too crazy about the spread. All right. Okay, guys, so let's get ready for the market opened up. If you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook Live, once again, just like us, friend us. If you want to do a quick trial for $9 and try to get in the room for a week, listen, you need to learn before you can earn. It's the way it goes. For everybody else, it's Friday. Try to make your money. Listen, Friday's not always the easiest day to trade. A lot of people don't like to hold positions over the weekend. Not a lot of action. They do a lot of shakes. You always get options expiring, especially at this time at the end of the month of these times. So you want to be a little careful. Really, no direction. But if I always tell everyone, focus on the nickels and dimes on Fridays. Try to be careful of the home runs. All right. So we'll be back this afternoon on YouTube, Facebook Live. Everybody here in the Cyber Group room, I will be seeing you. We'll start commentating at exactly 9:30 when the market opens up. Trade the hour, make our money, enjoy the rest of the day. All right, guys? If I don't see you, have a great weekend.